You see these two stars? They're right next to each other. And then there's another set of stars that are lined up right next to each other. For whomever. Okay. Let me light my candles. Okay. So in the position of your crown, you have the Hierophant. Oh my. Then you have the High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Cups in reverse. Reversals are the past. So right away, I pick up. Somebody is just like, I have. Somebody is saying, I've invested too much into you. I have invested too much into this situation. It looks like a contract is over. Okay. So that could be a relationship, that could be a partnership, that could be having to do with work, that could be a marriage. Okay, but something is over. And somebody is like, they feel as if they just invested way too much in this situation. And they don't want to be a friend either. Okay. So it's kind of making me feel like this person is kind of like, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's kind of like what it's giving me. I think that they tried to be friends, tried to move things slow. Like, so if it was an ex, the ex is just like, I don't want to be friends. Like, I want to be more. And I just feel something real kind of like slick here to where it's kind of like two individuals had broken up and then somebody was just like, well, we should still be friends. We are really good friends. We should still be friends. We were friends then, we were friends before, we should be friends after. you know um me personally, um I don't really want an ex as a friend, when it comes to my son's father, because I mean, that's my son's father. I have to have a peaceful relationship with him, so of course, why not try to keep it friendly? But me personally, I'm just like, no, because I mean, to me, it's like you're not letting go. You're not really letting go. You know what I mean? Like, it has nothing to do with maturity. I just would, like, if you talk about friends, well, friends don't have to see each other every day. They don't have to talk to each other every day. I have really good friends that I only see like maybe once every 5 years. Every time we hook up, we link up, it's like we never left each other. We got so much to talk about and catch up with within our lives, this, and that. So I mean, yeah, I mean, that's cool. But not really, because if you get with somebody new and you have this distant friend that was once a lover, and y'all may meet up or cross paths or what have you, your partner doesn't know about that person. So then you just pop up like, oh yeah, well, I saw such and such. Wait, such and such, isn't that your ex? And it's just like, oh yeah, well, we're still friends. I don't know. It's just, I think that we should be copacetic. If I see you in the future, I should be able to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? How you doing? But every relationship, doesn't end that way. And you're not going to have that type of rapport with everybody. So, I mean, whatever. That's just my personal interference, my opinion about things, okay? So when it comes to you, honey, you got some big shit popping here. Okay, I hear God saying, do not fuck with my chosen one. God is saying, I told you. It's like God is upset. God is like, I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. Because it's like somebody is begging and pleading. And the thing is that if somebody is, it's like they're praying for your downfall. Like they're not even praying. They're not even praying for the benefit of themselves. They're praying for like something against you. And God is just like God has had enough. God is like, I told you. I told you over and over and over again. I gave you chance. I gave you grace. I gave you mercy. Like I'm like, God is upset. Like there's like an army of spirits that are upset. Okay, so this may have something to do with an occult, or it could have something to do with a family. It could have something to do with a community. Okay, a religious group. Okay, so you know that you're chosen. Motherfuckers know that you're chosen too. You know that people are always questioning your character. They're always questioning whatever it is that people see from you. People are always testing you. Like you already know what time it is. You know to do what is expected of you, when it is expected of you, and when you are called to. There's something here about tradition, but it's like respecting tradition. Even if you don't consider yourself a traditional person, you have a respect and understanding. This is higher understanding, this is higher learning. Maybe you want to further your education in some kind of way, or maybe you just have an understanding that is higher than most people who are always trying to challenge you. Because I pick up once again, once, once again, something like that. Okay, and then you have the high priestess. So the Hierophant and the high priestess, this is a spiritual marriage. Okay, when it comes to the Empress and the Hierophant, that is the husband and that is the wife. Okay, so this is a spiritual marriage. I don't know, I feel like somebody is manifesting that with you. Okay, like that somebody is your husband, or that you are somebody's husband. Okay, this is the type of connection to where the two of you can be in the same room, and it's kind of like y'all are communicating across the room, like y'all are on two different ends of the room, but y'all read each other's energy like very well. It's like y'all are communicating, even if you're entertaining other people or talking to other people. There's just this natural pull and connection with the two of you. So you could be long distance from this person. If you feel something isn't right, you call that person, like, hey, are you okay? Like, is there something going on here? You know what I mean? And the person is just like, well, yeah, actually, this just happened, I just saw this, blah 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 blah. So it's very spirited, it's very seasoned, it's very mature too. Okay, so then we have, okay, so I mean, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like destiny, this is fate. Okay, there may be a new vision, new opportunity, there's a new direction. So sometimes when individuals try to jump on our path, because they want our destiny, or they're trying to disrupt our destiny in some kind of way, what will end up happening is that God will create a path for you to go on, to get lost for a little bit. But it's purposeful, because there will be something that you pick up. Maybe there's somebody important you need to meet. Maybe there's an experience that you need to have. But the thing is that God needs you out of the way. Okay, so God can do some cleansing on your path. Okay, so I feel like there's a surprise too. This is also being in the right place at the right time. There is a portal that is opening up. It could be a financial portal. Okay, because you have the Eight of Pentacles that is going to close the reading. That's some type of pursuit. Okay, pursuit to happiness, pursuit of something. This is consistency though. Something is consistent or persistent. So I keep hearing repair. I don't know why I keep seeing a car, like somebody working on a car. Like, slow down, because something is going to take time. But it's like and you have the truth about something. It's like it's yours, but it's not right now. So what's happening is that there's a portal that's opening up for you, to where you're going to be redirected for a little bit, until it's time for you. Okay, so one person has to slow down so the other person can catch up. Point blank, period. Okay, when it comes to work, pay attention to the quote unquote coincidences at work. This could represent a group chat. People are talking about you. This could be a secret meeting about you. We talked about community, we talked about occult. This could be that. But people are there's a room of people who are talking about you. Okay, very spiritual. So pay attention to your dreams. Listen to your thoughts, even if they are negative. Listen to them. Just remember that they are not your thoughts, but listen to them, because your thoughts are trying to tell you something. Because you may get insight as to what individuals are saying about you, either in a group chat or within some type of meeting or in a room, which means that there may be a bug in the room, And that is going to be your portal. Maybe there's a specific person in the room, that is going to be your portal. Okay? Maybe there's an animal in the room, that is going to be your portal. Okay? But it looks like, and it seems like, you know, everything is good. You know, I have a feeling the 2 stars that we saw, I feel like that's the Hierophant and that is the High Priestess. So this is also like spiritual partnership. Okay. So very purposeful. Very purposeful. You know, very purposeful. That's the biggest thing here that's screaming to me. Okay. So you're not going to be getting into any more contracts until you or this other person is ready to connect. Okay. Something is about to change. Your luck is about to change. You're trusting the process, which means that you're not trying to control things. You know what I mean? So by you being in the flow and trusting the process, something is going to happen that you didn't expect. Like, you're going to be put in a different position to be able to be consistent in something. Okay, so I don't know if you have any projects or if you're learning new information, learning new skills. Maybe you've had some type of interruption, and it could have had something to do with this outside person in the situation. Remember, because I'm just, I keep hearing, if I can't have you, nobody can. So, this is somebody who wants to bring like a lot of chaos. They're trying to be very disruptive to you in your life. Like, it's like they just want to break you down so that you'll get tired and just give in and just come to them and just say, well, okay, I'll just be with you because, you're never going to leave me alone. You're never going to let me go. You're always going to make, that's an intimidation tactic. That is only to control you. That situation is over. That person has no power. Except for, I guess, the power that you give. But it seems like you already know what time it is. You're not giving anything. But this person will not leave it alone. It's like they're doing the most. They just will not stop. So, it's like something unexpected is about to happen. This is the miracle. So, God is about to work a miracle for you. This person, like I said, this outside person is trying to be a disturbance. They're trying to hinder you, stop you. They want you in like a very vulnerable position, a position to where it's kind of like they want you to feel like you need them, or you can't do anything without them. You can't have anything without them. So, that's absolute madness and craziness. So, this is divine intervention here. Okay. Oh, wow. A ladybug. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. Ladybugs represent fortune. Okay. So there may be some type of windfall of money that comes in here too. So keep that in mind too. This person made an investment and I mean, it's over. What they got from it is all that they're going to get from it. So it's kind of like whatever, it's like they invested in something big against you. So what God is going to do, God is going to take that and flip that to work in your favor. It's kind of like whatever money somebody invested to go up against you, it's being returned to you. It's being returned to you, and there's going to be some interest or something extra. Okay. So we're going to end the reading there. Until the next time, talk again.